Hey guys, my name is Pyker and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we're going to attempt to get our Kerbinauts off of the surface of the moon. I've built a rocket here that I thought about it for a while, and I think the best way to get those guys safely off the surface of the moon and back home is to build another lander, a unmanned lander. We're actually gonna add some fuel to this puppy. Move that over there. Let's put one of these on there. Put that there, and then we're gonna move the whole thing up. Let's see where we're at. Good. All right. Basically, the best way, I mean, the amount of fuel that's in the lander on the moon currently is almost none. There's probably not even enough fuel to even get that thing back into orbit around the moon, even though the moon's gravitational pull is awful. Um, so I'm just gonna send a unmanned lander out there. Here's our little computer system right here. We're gonna take these guys out, and we're gonna send a unmanned lander up there and attempt to pretty much save as much fuel as we possibly can to get out there. I haven't been having too much luck with this rocket, but it'll work, but it just like keeps breaking apart in the middle of the takeoff or something. But everything's strutted, and I don't want to add any more weight to it, so I'm just gonna go with it. So yeah, we're gonna go get those guys, and hopefully we'll have enough fuel to land on the moon. Preferably, what I'd really like to have is enough fuel in these tanks to rendezvous with our command module, so we can fuel it up and then take this moon lander and land next to or right near the original moon lander. Pick our guys up, rendezvous back with the command module, refuel what's ever left in these fuel tanks into the command module, and use that to get back home. That's the plan. Now I guess we'll see if that works. So I will see you guys on the launch pad. Alright guys, we're on the launch pad and it's daytime. Yay! So we can actually see what we're doing. Sweet. So we're going to go ahead and turn on our SAS and throttle up 2/3 of the way. And we're going to launch this puppy in 3, 2, 1, go. Zoom out here so we can get the full view of the shuttle here. I'm really hoping this thing doesn't break apart in the launch sequences. That would be the best thing. I've had trouble with this rocket before, but it always seems to happen randomly. Because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, so hopefully it'll work this time. And I keep forgetting to add winglets to this thing. Make this, because sometimes it has a tendency to spin for some unknown reason. So we'll see how well this goes, I guess. Go from there. I'm hoping it goes well, but you never know. Throttle up a little bit more. I doubt adding that one fuel tank really made that big of a difference. So anyways, actually I'll wait once we get into our 3 rockets here. Those. And use those. Don't hit anything. Thank you. That was a good clean separation. Alright. We're losing speed here. I don't like that. Throttle up a little bit. Alright, we're gaining speed again. Slowly, but we're gaining speed. So anyways, so my plan is to get these guys back home safely, and then maybe jump to another game and do a couple episodes on another game. I haven't really decided which game I want to do yet, but I kind of want to do... I have an older game. I don't know if you guys have ever seen or heard of Sniper Elite V2, but it's a World War II sniping game, but it's pretty sweet. I was thinking about doing a Let's Play on that. Or I picked up a couple new games off of Steam, and I was thinking about doing some Let's Plays with those, but I haven't really decided yet. But anyways, if I don't do that, the plan for future missions in Kerbal Space Program is that after we get these guys home safely, we're going to maybe take a rover out to Duna, and then maybe take a rover to Eve, and then maybe a moon base. I haven't really decided if I want to do a moon base or a refueling station first, so that once we get a refueling station up, we're going to send it way out in orbit, so it can actually refuel our spaceships for manned missions to different planets. I want to try to get to Minimus before I send a manned mission out of our solar system. Just mainly because then I'll cover all the bases in our solar system, or our immediate solar system anyways. And well, we can go from there. Let's see here, hold on. And get rid of those. Good. Clean separation. Seem to be doing all right. Not perfect, but okay. I'm gonna keep going with it. Might actually throttle up some more here. Oh, that's too much. Bring it down just a touch. Come on, start gaining some speed. There we go. Starting to go back up. I guess that one fuel tank did add some weight. Once we get out of this atmosphere, we should be okay. Out of this level of the atmosphere. Whoa. The stars just twinkled at us. Scary. I really hope that just one fuel tank didn't ruin this entire mission. Which it very well might have, because it has a tendency to do that. Spin a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting into orbit. Tilt over a little bit more here. That seems about right. Roughly. Should start extending our trajectory. Hopefully, anyway. Really need to get out of this atmosphere before these engines, before this engine dies. We should be able to. Yeah. So, hopefully this will go through. I've tried to record this episode multiple times, but I've just... KSP's been giving me some trouble. I don't know why, what's been going on with it, but it's been crashing a lot and just not wanting to run smoothly. I don't really know why, honestly. I wish it did, so I could fix it, but... I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Not really too worried about it right this second. But, it seems to run smoothly as long as I don't screw around with alt tabbing too much or anything. Get rid of that. Alright. Let's tip over another 10 degrees. Cool. But, yeah, I've been trying different things to get KSP to run. I've been loading up KSP first and then loading up my fraps and everything, but some things work and some things don't, unfortunately. But hopefully this episode will go off without a hitch. Let's turn a little bit more here. Yeah, we'll go there. Looks okay. Once we get rid of these fuel tanks. Always like I'm so zoomed in, it looks like the trajectory is looking great, and then I zoom out and I'm like, oh crap, I'm not even that far. And then I start freaking out and trying to figure out why I can't get a successful orbit very easily. Seems to never be the case. Wish it was, but never seems to be, unfortunately. As long as we stay like this, we should be okay. Waiting to get rid of these tanks. Get rid of those. Don't need them anymore. It's expanding, but not very quickly. Oh, 100% throttle. See if that helps us at all. Apoapsis is pretty much staying where it needs to. Which is good. But this orbit is just not forming. That's kind of irritating me. Trying to get the apoapsis back out in front of us by some measure. Using a lot of fuel. A lot more than I want to. Hmm. I don't know why this is doing that. Should be expanding a lot quicker when I'm at face prograde, but it just does not want to cooperate with me today. I don't know what the deal is. Keep trying and trying. Using way too much fuel. About to run out of fuel there. Jeez, come on. It's not that difficult to get into orbit. It really isn't. Why does it always seem like it wants to never cooperate with me? Using half of our fuel, which is bad. Just complete the orbit, please. Sometime today would be great before I run out of fuel completely. Wow, it's being so slow. Stop being so slow. Jeez. Just can't win today. I tell you what, I'm just not having a good day of playing KSP. Oh well. Try and try again, you know? Whatever. Let's see if this will do it for us. Now, I want to be on the right side of the orbit when we get in there. Is that making it smaller or worse? That's making it worse. About. That's a long burn. I don't like that. Huh. Trying to get this so we use the least amount of fuel as possible. And it just doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate. There's the moon. Alright, well, let's bring this back. Don't need to make it that big. Huh. What's going on here? That's pretty far out there. Huh. This doesn't seem to be going the right way that I want it to. Trying to get it so it's in the correct orbit so that if we do have extra fuel, we'll be able to actually use that fuel. Be on the other side of the moon. Coming in on the wrong side. There we go. That's better. 56. Yep, it's making it worse. One oh three. All right, I can deal with that. That's fine with me. It's a long burn, but I guess we'll figure it out from there. Let's start getting pointed in the right direction here. Good. We're good on battery life. This point right there. Fast forward in here. Actually, slow that back down again. Oh, this is just being a rough mission for me, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't been more entertaining, but this just has not been a good day for me for playing this game. I've just been trying so many things and just not working out as well as I'd hoped to, but what are you gonna do, you know? Oh well. Wait till we have 45 seconds. Right about there. Wait a few seconds before we start our burn. And we'll start now. Hopefully this will do the trick. Hoping anyways. I hope we don't run out of fuel before then. Which we very well might. Which would be a bad thing. How much time do we got? Liquid fuel. I don't really know, honestly. That tank's empty, so that's not good. Well, guys, we may or may not be able to actually do this. Should be okay. At least we'll find out anyways. That's fine. I can deal with that. I can just slow us down with our CS fuel. Oh, wrong way. Actually, I'll just use our rocket fuel. Screw it. Alright. Now it's just a waiting game. We have a little bit of fuel left, which I think we're just going to use to slow our descent or slow our orbit down a little bit. We're going to quick save and we're going to fast forward. And we're coming in and we're actually screwed ourselves. Anyways, because I think the... No, no, we're good. I thought we kind of screwed ourselves. But the command module is going in this direction. Okay. So I was kind of worried there for a second. Not gonna lie. Fast forward. Oh, don't crash, please. Don't crash. That's my "Don't Crash the Game" dance / song. Because my game has a tendency to crash whenever it switches over orbits. I don't know why, but it does. Oh, come on. Come on. You got it. It's okay. There you go. Cool. Alright, now all we got to do is point retrograde and wait until we get to our periapsis and then fire main thrusters to slow ourselves down so we actually get into an orbit and don't shoot away from the moon. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward again. Because we're at our slowest point right now. And bring it down. And stop right there. Pitch over this way to the right. And slow our descent. Now I have absolutely no idea how much fuel we have left. But it should be enough to get us into an orbit. And keep going. Cut it there. Alright. Cool. We're in orbit. How much fuel do we have left? Not enough to really try to not enough to really try to rendezvous with our command module, so we're actually going to wait and put a maneuver here, slow her down to right about there. That's fine. We'll actually adjust it just a tiny bit. We're right about there ish. That should be close enough. We're going to fast forward and we're going to attempt to make a landing close to our original point. Or close to our original lander anyways. And then we're going to try to rendezvous with our command module with what fuel we have left. This is a really slow orbit, man. So we're going to slow down. Point retrograde on our node. Then probably actually fast forward again because this time is going really slow and it's only a 7-second burn. And now is a good time. Cut it there. And we'll use the rest of the fuel in this rocket for when we get close to the surface. I'm all messed up here. That's where we're going, I think. Yes, that is the way we are going. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to fast forward again. And hopefully be able to slow our descent enough. Which actually, we're not going that fast right now, which is a good thing. We're actually going to quick save again in case we botch this landing up. And we're going to point this way. Whoa. Oh, okay. Worried me for a second. Why am I spinning? Undershot our main lander, so we're actually going to face back the prograde and see if we can't adjust that a bit. And we're out of fuel. Cool. So let's ditch that. Start these boosters. Fast forward. Alright. And we're going to turn on our lights so we can see things. We're going to attempt to get away from that safely. There we go. And we're going to come in for a landing here. We're going pretty quick, so we're going to actually start slowing down here. If that did anything to adjust our incoming, but kind of hoping it did. We need to be slowing down a lot quicker than this. Extend our landing gears. Yeah, we're gonna be a little ways away, but that's alright. We need to be slowing down some more, though. Because last time I attempted this, it didn't go too well. The surface came up a little bit quicker than I anticipated it to. So we're gonna slow down way beforehand. And go from there. Because I cannot see the surface right now. I need to, like, turn up my gamma or something. Because it is pitch black and I can't see a thing. Because I'll end up coming in on the surface way quicker than I really want to. So it's 7,000 meters. So we'll just speed this up. Be a slow incoming. Ooh, backwards here. Spin this around, because I am all kinds of backwards. There we go. Well, according to this, I'm pretty high up yet, which is good, but also kind of scary. No idea how close the surface is, but I do know I don't want to be going 50 meters per second at it. I mean, it says 4,000 meters, but I might be landing on a hill or in a crater, and it might be 0. I know, you never know. So we're gonna try to keep everything at around 20 meters per second, 15 meters per second, just to kind of give ourselves a good buffer area, because I cannot see the surface. I don't like not being able to see the surface. If we're landing on a giant hillside, I'm gonna be bummed. Come on, lights, shine on the surface so I can see where the hell I'm going. Oh, there they are. Okay. This is a big hillside. Let's see if we can't point a little further away here. Something a little bit flatter, I hope. Still can't see the surface. There it is. Looking for rocks. I'm using a lot of my fuel that I don't want to be using. I should be a little bit better. Nope, still on the side of a mountain, but might have to deal with it. Ooh, be careful. Ah, sweet. Successfully on the moon with an unmanned ship. Don't need our RCS to be blowing like that. Extend our solar panels. Not that. Extend these panels. Actually, probably shut off our lights until we get back to the sunshine. And, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to call it for this episode. So that's pretty much it. Next episode, we're going to get our Kerbinauts from the other lander into this new lander, and we're going to attempt to get them back to the command module and get them home safely. So Don't forget to like the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.